Stock tip. Best stock setups.
Hi, this is Marcel Todia from Stock Tip Daily Update, and these are this week's developments. So we finally get a confirmation or a general idea where the market is heading, and it seems like the market is heading south, like we would see a continuation of this correction. So that's just a general idea for the moment. Because we've broken through the last support lines here. So I've said yesterday or the day before that if we see a breakdown out of this ascending triangle here, respectively a breakdown underneath this week's low here, then this would be mainly a negative sign. It's easily to see here in the 15-minute chart. So we've had a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, again a higher low, but we failed to get a higher high, and instead of that we've managed to get a lower low. So this uptrend is broken now, and we could expect a higher high. Actually, I'm hoping for a small higher high to be able to jump in on the short side again. I was a fool for not joining in here. I only use this to part with my long in with the strength of the market, but I should have jumped in on the short side. And then the plan is to jump in as soon as we get some strength here, as soon as we touch the 50 moving average in the 15-minute chart. Then I would like to, as soon as we turn back down again, so we touch it and then we get denial again, then I would like to jump back in. Pretty much that what happened, pretty much the same that happened here or here. So this is what I'm looking for at the beginning of next week, and if we get that, then I'm going to jump in on the action. On the other side, where would be the next target? So the next target would be actually the low for the previous correction or the previous movement. It would be 426 or 420. But if you take a look at this down move and you try to estimate using the average move here, then you will get to 400, basically to 400, and this corresponds with this support line here. So this would be a possible entry. If you take a better look at it, this would pretty much correspond to a rising 200 moving average. So in the past, you see, we've touched the 200 moving average time and time again. So this is actually a pretty plausible outcome, but we still may get surprises on the way. So if you do turn back around, the bullish sign would be a breakout above 458, so above this high here. Then that would be a bullish sign. Anything other than that, it would be a continuation of this correction at the moment. All other signs were denied. So the chart looks a little bearisher here in the Nasdaq and in the IVM. So you see the Nasdaq hasn't shown that much strength, and it's almost at the bottom of this range here. So we shall see in which way the markets are going, but all of them pretty much look the same, look bearish. So this is also the IVM, a nice breakout here, then another reversal, and now we've closed beneath this trend line. So also breakdown and underneath the trend line of this ascending triangle. So it's bearish. Also here the next stop, the next target would be 190, and after that, who knows where the journey may take us. So who knows? This was calculated on this was an average move here. This, if we reduce it, then we may just land 175 or so. So the journey south is long. Then DAX pretty much did what the US markets did, so also breakdown here, and also already touched this resistance line. I don't know if we can still name it a resistance line. I will put it a slide. I will pull it a little down. Then euro to US dollar. Also a little breakdown here, but we are still above the moving averages. We shall see how these things develop. Possibly, I'm going to go short again here. Oil finally touched the trend canal line here, the upper line of this trend canal, and we may be ready for the move down. And gold and silver broke out, so at least the gold broke out heavily, so gold profited from the weakness we've seen in the markets as of late. So there you have it. There would be your entry now in gold. And silver hasn't still not broken out, so the stop in gold would come at 166 here, or I think 166. Knowing how gold usually performs, I think 166 is a more plausible stop than 169. Okay, then this would be our targets. So my portfolio is actually non-existing at the moment. So I've closed every major position I've had. I think I don't have any positions left at all. So this can I can say goodbye to these ones. Also, they are not looking pretty well. Apple also closed the week with a bearish candle here, but at least Apple is above the support, above the moving averages. So this was Apple broken down beneath this support line here, so broken down beneath this big low. Not the best of signs. And in the past, this led to not here, but here. So in the past, this led to another move down, another touch of this trend line. So you could see Apple touching the 200 moving average, or somewhere in the range of 150, 153. Okay, then the next titles would be Amazon. So these are the titles that pretty much dictate how the market is going. So Amazon also now saw reversals here, and that would mean for us that our target would be now here. Now I think this is plausible. Our next target in Amazon would be here to 2,700, and Tesla. I have great interest in Tesla, so Tesla also is broken down here. So we've seen here double top, and we just may be heading way south again. Well, we are basically already at the last resistance here. It's been a long time since Tesla has tested the 50, or has closed beneath the weekly 50. If it does, then in the past it didn't go so well. It always touched the 200 line, the weekly 200 line. So in this case, that would mean 500. So almost there's more than a 50% loss here. But we shall see. There's no reason to get upset, or no reason to be nervous. This is what markets do. They do it repeatedly, and if you think about it, it's not that bad. It gives us the possibility to buy all of them at a discount in the future. And if you do get a nice entry here in the SPY next week in the 15-minute chart, then it's something we want to profit from. Then we want to jump in on the short side again. I know my graphic seems a little crazy now. I can delete this, and I can certainly delete this one. So my graphic seems a little crazy now, but if you again take a look here, so this was after the last bounce, also pretty vertical here. You didn't have any point where you could buy, then but it turned back to the 50 moving average and then down again, and again another touch of the 50 and then down again. So this would be the point where we want to buy on Monday, if the markets give us this opportunity. So that's pretty much all for this week. I shall see you guys on Monday again. Bye.